You got to mind me. I'm waiting.
Ten, nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one, zero.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment in Middle Georgia sales and services.
Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a music.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
Better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Yo, what's happening? What's going on?
Hello.
How y'all doing? You all right? You okay, sir?
Yeah, that was my drunken pirate call right there.
Oh, you got into some. Are you calling out our friend of the
I'm
podcast?
calling him. Yeah, because he ain't said nothing all weekend. Need to make sure he good.
Maybe he'll show up today.
You know what? I'm gonna eat on me some lame peach pecans while I wait on him.
Well, while we doing that, let's say hello to the people who have checked in the podcast. What's going on, Mr. Hurst? TCC checking in. What's going on, Peach County Trojan, Alvin Conte? How you doing, Mr. Reese? Go Roswell Hornets. What's going on, Marquise? How you doing?
What's going on, Marquise? What's up, everybody?
You called him.
You summoned.
You summoned and he's here. What's going on, Daniel James? How you doing? It's a shame what y'all did to Dutchtown Saturday. It was Saturday. Now you told us y'all had a lick, and I don't know if Dutchtown is down or not, but whatever it is, y'all handled business Saturday. So shout out to
Hold on. Jet, I gotta stop you right there.
What, sir?
It ain't what they did on Saturday. It's what they did Friday during the pet rally.
Oh, what happened Friday during the pet rally?
I sent y'all the video. Y'all just didn't look at it. Okay. How do you, as a high school, decide to have a pep rally, and your pep rally is a funeral service for the team you playing? Not only do you have, wait. Not only do you have a real casket being rolled out, you got a procession behind that casket, and you got a preacher sitting up there at the altar. That is so Stockbridge. That was so disrespectful.
Oh, you not from the country, huh? We've been doing that stuff for a long time.
No, but for a city school to do it though.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
I
great.
mean, clearly it was true because they sure did kill him.
They did. Yeah, I think they still sorting the bodies out there in Stockbridge.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, Christopher Reiner? Listen, if you want to, Mr. Reiner, you can go ahead and drop a link into the podcast. Colton, his son Colton, who's an excellent baseball player, 10 years old, is running for athlete of the year. So if y'all would go and vote for him before 9 p.m. tonight, it would be appreciated. I asked if he put it in the chat, so that y'all can go vote. Mr. Reese has a question. What about the McEachern game? Do y'all think McEachern is back?
Oh boy, let me tell you, McEachern look good. Did y'all watch that game? McEachern looks good.
Who did they play?
Dang, who was that? I can't remember who it was, but it was on there.
They played Walton. That's who they played.
Yeah, Walton. Yeah, McEachern looked good. What's that running back name? I can't think of his name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his
I'm gonna let,
name's
I'm
skipping
gonna,
me. But
I'm gonna
just
let,
trust
I'm gonna
me,
let you finish,
Makita
bro.
look good.
Okay,
Mm.
okay. We'll make sure we look out for them. What's going
Okay,
on? Go
hold
ahead.
on now. Hold on,
I'm sorry.
bro. Yeah, they look good because they were playing Walton. That's why they look good. They
Walton.
look good. Hold on, man. Walton is on the down. Is on the downside. I'm tell you
Oh,
that now. But
okay.
here's my thing. McKeeshan is gonna get exposed on Friday when they play North Carolina.
I mean, that may be true, but I mean, you can't take away from the performance that they had.
No, I'm not taking away from the performance. All I'm saying is don't let that performance fool you.
Okay,
Because
now
yes,
go ahead.
We'll
go ahead.
maybe what he's saying is, then what Mike is trying to say is, yes, they did good, but we'll see if their fools go on Friday. Now,
All I said was they look good. I didn't say they were
I,
gonna win the
no,
state.
no, I'm
I
with you
got
on that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is like she said. I think there's food. I think they are fools go until they get in the region play because North Carolina is going to expose them on Friday for sure.
Let
but
me
what
ask
if
you
they
a question.
don't? What if they don't?
If they beat North Carolina, then they legit.
Let
Okay.
me ask you a question. And I
Oh,
promise you I'm not taking a shot at you.
okay.
Now I remember it being said that the Cedar Grove third game was gonna be close, right?
Yeah, that
But
was somebody said.
Cedar Grove ended up decimating third, right?
Correct.
Did Cedar Grove look good to you?
No, Cedar Grove did what they were supposed to do.
Did they,
Manhandle Thera.
did they
I'm
look good to you?
for that game, the first half, yes, they did.
That's all
Okay.
But
too.
I'm not. They did it for the first half because second half they played back up the entire second half. So that's why I
Okay.
say the first half, yes. But I'm
So
not using that as a measuring stick though.
no, I'm not saying it. Just follow me.
Okay.
For that Walton game,
Hmm.
McKeachern looked good. They looked outstanding for that Walton game. How's that?
Yeah. Yep. I'm with you on that.
All right.
That's why I say Northcott, just like for City Grove, in 2 weeks, it's gonna be Collins Hill is gonna tell you how their season is gonna play out.
Gotcha. I love it when a plan comes together. What's going on, Mr. Evans? He says Worth County region champs. I think my sister has
Ooh,
something.
that's a shot fired across the bow right there.
Will I be down?
What's
Hello, sir. Welcome to the show. Put a pin there, and I get back with you, Mr. Evans.
good, J-Bo? Carver Columbus is in the building. Checking Chad Murphy checking in from Thomasville. Go Bulldogs. Jeremy says we played them good for the first 2 quarters, then Ware ran away with the game. Child,
No, they didn't run away with it. They ran. They
they
just.
took a, they took a
But,
747, a Boeing 747 jet.
That's
oh, this Monday.
a major built to act. Ain't that how they say it?
Uh,
B2A. Yeah, it's Monday night. We can't cuss yet. What's
Yeah.
happening with it, yo?
What's good,
Hey,
bro?
hey, yo.
What's up, babe?
oh yeah.
What up, babe?
Mr.
So
Reiner
what's
said he
good?
got some info
No,
for
nothing,
us.
bro.
Make sure you share it, Mr. Reiner. Mr. James said had to give them folks a proper home going. Well, you sure did that. I tell you that much. They didn't even pinch you. What's going on, Jamal Choice? Thomas County Central checking in. Mr. Ryder says Saturday Colton wasn't able to click his speed because my buddy forgot his radar. But let me tell you what this little boy did. He pitched 1.2 innings and shut them down. He threw 60% strikes, allowed 1 hit, no walks, and 6 strikeouts.
That's amazing.
That's what's
Good
up.
One
job.
Congratulations.
Awesome
Good
job,
job.
Colton.
future Atlanta Brave there.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Speaking into existence.
There it is.
And then we want free tickets to Truist Park, Mr. Ryan. Remember that now.
That's right.
Definitely.
Don't forget us now.
What's up?
Daniel James says McEachern looks good, but I think they're a year away. What's going on, Mr. Farley? TCC checking in. What's going on, Matthew Dennis? Warhawks checking in. I said that. Mr. Dennis, kind of tell us what happened in that Jones County game. I know is real big on veterans this year, so I want to hear.
Still is.
And he still is. So I'm just curious as to what happened. Was it first game jitters? Was it just a matchup that wasn't good? Just let me know. What's going on, Chris Pace, Coffee County? Y'all got a big game this week. I think that's really probably going to, be an indicator of where y'all are going this year. I mean, that's a tough test. I know it's a classification below, but Ware County is no slouch. So I'm excited to hear the outcome of that game. Marquis said, "What up, yo?"
What's going on, nephew?
What's going on, Mr. Curse? Good evening. He said Sumter County defeated Chris County Friday night 23-15. The score really doesn't represent the dominant defensive side of the ball from Sumter County. The Cougars scored on a kickoff and passing play, but their offense couldn't move the ball all night. Hopefully, our offense, Sumter County, will get more fluent and come together as the season continues. But our defense will definitely keep us in games. Well, the offense usually follows the defense, right? The defense usually gels first, and then the offense comes along. So hopefully, by next game or the game after that, y'all will gel. Am I right or am I wrong?
I would agree with that. And shout out to Fed, man. I knew that kid is a beast. I think the passing touchdown was his as well as that kickoff return. So that kid Fed for Chris County gonna definitely make some noise this year. But with that being said, Mr. Curse, Sumter did what they were supposed to do. We knew that they should beat Chris County.
So y'all tell me how the DJ was. Michael Ward. Shut up. Welcome to the podcast, Michael. He says, "Go Brooks County Trojans. You got to give Thomasville props on the win. We will rebound."
Wait a minute, Thomasville beat them pretty handily, didn't it?
They did.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave
Hold on, ask that question again, Joe.
I mean, Thomasville beat them pretty handily, right?
Yes.
So where my boy Dwayne at? What Lil at?
Trust me, he coming. This is a question I have. Now I wasn't there, but they say, was the quarterback benched the second half? What's behind that? Y'all let me know. Welcome, Titus McCleary, to the podcast. I'm glad you decided to join us, sir. Mr. Benjamin, he said, "Happy Monday, family. Hope all is well. Tried to stay up, my best to stay up Friday. Peace and blessings." Same to you, Mr. Benjamin.
Good job, Mr. Benjamin. We'll be here for the next 13 weeks.
Yeah. And here's the thing: you can always, if you can't stay up, it's just fine. You can always come back and replay it. Because I understand I be struggling on Friday night too. Auntie getting old.
Hell, I slept through half of the show.
You got a reason.
I ain't even bothered with it because it's been too many times we've been on a live show and y'all
you don't killed over her, bro.
Yeah, man, I was so tired Friday. I said, man, I ain't even finna get these people nothing to laugh at me about. So I didn't even show up. I was so sleepy, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hey, Mike fell asleep one time. Hey, we were like, what is that?
Hold on. And trust me, it ain't gonna be the last time.
Well, I'm sorry, y'all have never kept me working. Because anytime I feel it, boy, I'm getting off the phone.
Listen, but sometimes it just hits you. Like we'll be like I remember some show we'll be talking and having a good time, and that thing Dro.
We wondering where Dro at.
And then I go back and listen to it, I can hear myself snore. So yeah, man, I ain't even bothered with it this
time. Let's see. Chris said Jeremy and them was flying on Spirit Airlines.
They need to stop playing Ware County.
Well, I know who flying on Delta this weekend. But we're gonna talk about that Wednesday.
Okay.
Why throw it out there then, bro?
It's
A little
called
teaser
hold on. What they call it in entertainment? Foreshadowing.
or a teaser. It's called a
Building up the
teaser.
anticipation, goddamn.
Yes, teaser.
It's a teaser. Let's see. Mr. Reiner said, "Y'all got it. He will not forget us. Thank you." Daniel says, "Is Apple that bad or is we're just that good?" I think it's both.
A little bit of both.
They're in different leagues. They don't need to play them no more. That's Atlanta County is not a quality opponent for Ware County anymore. They're not.
And understand that I said Ware County is my dark horse in 4A. I didn't have them highly ranked. I did put them in the top 10. We did as a collective because we feel that they would make a run. They playing in that tough region, especially with that stack of a team Benedict team has. Now, if they can pull that upset, it's gonna definitely show what Ware is this year.
Yeah, and listen, they got I said Coffee has a test Friday, but Ware has a test too on Friday. Coffee County versus Ware Friday night. I'm looking forward to hearing how it goes.
Yeah.
I agree. Darian Moffitt, welcome to the podcast. He says, "Are there any other rivalry games going on this week, like Northeast versus Southwest?"
Y'all.
Yeah.
That's right.
Go on and tell it. Go on and tell
Man,
it.
can y'all? Hold on.
That Peach County
y'all think of
Trojan
one?
versus them Perry Panthers.
And it's some more. But we'll get to them. But yeah, that's one. I tell you, that's a rivalry. I think. Hell, I don't know right now. What's going on, Mr. Watkins? Perry in the MF building. Forget everything Peach County stands for.
See, now that's what I be talking about right now. See, I was trying not to go there. You could tell when folks ain't used to winning and things. You know what I'm saying? Because now they talking big out the chest and everything. Just because you won back-to-back games, you whoop de do. Which you want a pack of Oreo? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Still got to catch up, friends. Still got to catch up. You can win for the next 10 years and you still won't lead the series. But okay, if that helps you sleep at night, sir, we'll do that. Oh, he did. You did talk to him. He said he was awesome. Had the crowd excited and he said hello. That's my dog. That's my dog. Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Wright. Peach County is here. Hey, Miss Rodriguez, how you doing? Thomas County Central fan. Chris Pace says, Ware looks good this year. They'll do better than last year's 6-6 record for sure. It's a border war on the line this week. Coffee done held on to it the past 2 years. I think they want it back. Coffee versus Ware in the swamp this Friday. It's a hell of a rivalry game. See, there's another one. Coffee
Good
and
stuff,
Ware.
Mr. Pace. Good stuff.
And I didn't realize. Until I went through there, because I went to Amelia Island and I went through Perry, went through Tifton. I didn't realize how close Ware County and Blackshear and Coffee and all those, how close they were. I didn't realize that until I went through there. Mr. Dennis says, no excuses for veterans. They just got to get better. Okay, I like that. What's going on, Rashad White? Welcome to the podcast. Langston checking in. Y'all, I had a question. I was a little perplexed that when I heard about that first tab, but then y'all, I don't know what happened. That second
They got a
half,
they got a good problem at Langston Hughes right now.
A quarterback.
We normally say having two quarterbacks, you don't have a quarterback. They got a good problem up there with two quarterbacks.
When you got two good ones, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah. I just hope the new head coach can manage them both.
Yep. Mr. Wembley, Coffee County fan. He said, what's going on, everybody? It's hate week and I can't wait till Friday. Hashtag be Ware. Question for Coffee County. Out of Ware County, Irwin County, and Fitzgerald, which one do you hate the most? This is what I have noticed. In the triangle, Irwin County and Coffee County don't necessarily get along. They're all rivalries, but they both hate Fitzgerald. That's what I'm thinking it is. Like they hate Fitzgerald more than they hate each other. So y'all
just them.
I know some of you don't like the purple fairies either. Mr. Benjamin said his son had him out at the North Spring and Holy Innocent game, which was boring as hell.
Mm.
I feel your pain, Mr. Benjamin. I've been to a game where I was like,
Yeah, last championship game in 4A.
that one wasn't it. Okay, Mr. Reiner has put the link in for Athlete of the Year. It's one free vote every 24 hours. He's currently fifth in the top 10. If he wins, they're going to upgrade his equipment and build a small training workout area for him. And if there's any left, they're planning on investing it back into another child that doesn't have the means to do so. I think that's awesome. So y'all click on that link and y'all vote for Colton. He's definitely worthy. I met them at the Benz. They were two nice, handsome young men. What's going on, Quentin Nelson? How you doing, classmate? Peach County in the building. Roscoe Smith, welcome to the podcast, Brooks County Trojan. He said quarterback one was benched the first half. It was 25-0 at halftime, 10-7 the second half. Nothing against Thomasville, but way too many penalties for Brooks. We will be all right. Yeah.
Good stuff, Roscoe.
I agree. Let me say this: if they clean up those false starts, you still got an ass whooping, but it would have been yeah, it still would have been the same. I can't say that. But what I will say is. What I will say is this game for them didn't mean as much as it did for Thomasville. I think Thomasville went in with a point to prove. That was a statement game for Thomasville. It really didn't. That loss don't really make or break Brooks County because they lost the game last year and still went and did what they did in the postseason.
Right.
So
they got Kier.
Huh?
But they got Kier.
They got an ass whoop. It looked good too. But I wish them the best for the rest of the season, and I'm very interested in seeing how far they go. Because I mean, that's how Brooks County play ball. Maybe a slow start, but they're around after Thanksgiving.
Week 15, agree. And their out of region schedule is always so brutal. You know what I mean, comparatively speaking. Because who are they playing this week?
Well, you also have to look at they are and have been the smallest school on 84. So you're going to play those teams on 84. You're the smallest team on 84. So it looks like your schedule is just brutal. But let's understand, there was a lot of years that these teams was down, and Brooks County, being single A, would beat those teams. Double A also. So it's brutal for them, being the smallest school on 84. But like Shakira said, that ain't me. Brooks will be okay. They're going to do that. They can go 0-4 in that non-region schedule and still jump into that classification and run right through it. So,
right.
I don't care what you say. Brooks gonna win September 19th though.
Against
Pierce County.
Oh my.
That's cold, man.
Okay.
No. Let me just say this. I kind of agree with bro. Pierce has been tough, but Pierce don't have that bridge right now. It was normally a kid that you could say with Pierce, he's going to bridge that over to the up. You don't have that now. They're young. They lost a lot. I think Pierce is still a good team, but I think they're in the middle of the pack this year. I don't think they're at the top like they have been for the last 5 to 6 years.
Speaking of
Pierce, you know what though? We're going to definitely see the two Pierce on Friday.
Yeah.
And if I was close enough, I will be at that game. But I ain't gonna be close enough. All I'm saying is make sure y'all let that red carpet out for them.
Yeah.
You can always download the app and watch it, or sometimes they'll stream live.
Well, no,
I'm gonna watch them on the app. Get BTA for sure. Cause they getting belt the butt.
Not if you come down here. That reception in that stadium is trash. What's going on? Speaking of Pierce County, how you doing, Barry Van? Y'all got a superstar coming to Black Shear on Friday. And for those of you who do not know, Pierce County is playing Coosa out of Alabama and their newly appointed head coach, Rush Prost. So
call the cops.
Call the cops and hide your wives.
So all all eyes will be on Pierce County this week, and they say the tickets are selling like hotcakes. So, what's going on, Mr. Watkins? Doherty County coming out in force on Friday night versus Toombs County. Is that game in Albany or is it in?
It's in Albany. It's in Albany, and I mean, I don't know how much force you're gonna come with against Toon, but good luck to you.
Man, they coming with the force of a paper airplane. That's what they coming with.
If you just coming to the game to see offense, just say that you want to watch kind of score all night. I don't think that game gonna be close at all.
And listen, Toombs, once that clock hit 0, get out of there
immediately. But y'all giving Mr. Watkins a tough time. Doherty County might surprise some folks.
Hey. That's not Doherty County. That's Doherty Comprehensive High School.
Comprehensive High School. My apologies, Mr. Watkins. Please don't come get me. Doherty
beat Toombs County. Toombs County lose all right to talk trash the rest.
No, Joe. Take it a little further. If Doherty beat Toombs County, y'all better make it right with the maker. Cause this world is finna end.
Yep.
Okay, what's going on, Eddie Gary? How you doing, E-Team? Welcome and thank you for listening. What's going on, Mr. Tate, Coffee County? Titus McCleary has a question. He wants to know, how do you guys think Sandy Creek will do this season?
Me personally, I think they'll be the 4th best team in 3A.
I think they'll be the 3rd best team in 3A.
I think Calhoun, I think Jefferson, and I think Peach County would be better. And that's not me being biased on Peach County. I can explain what I mean. First off, Sandy Creek got a hell of a running back in Latimer. Latimer might be, I know he's definitely in the top 5. Wisconsin commit. Latimer is going to be a problem for anybody. They play in a tough region with LaGrange, with Upson Lee, with Mary Person. Don't know what Spalding would be this year. Troop, all of them are in that same region. So I think they kind of take some bumps and bruises. But I think the quarterback position is where they're going to be lacking. If I'm not mistaken, maybe Mr. McCleary can kind of help if he know. I think they lost the quarterback to Creekside or something. Langston or something. So
Douglas County too.
Yeah, Douglas, somebody. So, maybe that's will be their downfall. I don't know how good they would be at the quarterback position. So that's why I think, and I had them at 3rd, honestly, but I have to admit that I'm impressed with that Jefferson win over Marist. I don't think that was a fluke because of the score. I mean, they beat them pretty handily, 19-0, shutting out Marist. With that offense that we know Marist can switch up and run at any given time. So that's why I have to put Jefferson ahead of them right now.
Okay. That's a good explanation. Jamal Choice. He says, I saw in your weekly predictions that you all had Bainbridge losing to Coffee 56-13, but with the score being 28-14, what are your thoughts on Coffee?
The defense didn't show up.
Okay. Anybody else?
I mean, because I know for me, I was expecting the defense to actually produce points to help the offense out. That's why I say the defense didn't show up. I was expecting turnovers, and those turnovers turned into points, and it just wasn't there. That's my take on it.
Well, like I said, if you all check the receipts, I said I think Bainbridge will be better this year. They was young with a lot of great talent. I thought that they'll be second in the region. I think Bainbridge is better than a lot of people was giving them credit for this year, and I think Coffee will not be as strong as we thought. Now, I know the Coffee faithfuls have said that they are young and got some growing to do. So we said that it was Thomas County Central, Lee County, close second, and the 3rd and 14 was distance from those two, being Coffee and whoever. So we thought Coffee would be who they were, and we didn't expect Bainbridge. Well, some of us didn't expect Bainbridge to be as good as they turned out to be. But I think Bainbridge will definitely be number 2 in our region.
And if I look looking at that game last year, I remember going there and seeing them. They had some good sides, and they weren't bad athletes. I don't know exactly what it was. I was like, they don't look that bad. I mean, we handled them pretty good, but I just remember they didn't look that bad. So
No, they had athletes on both sides of the ball. They was young, and I don't care what nobody say. They can call me biased or whatever they want to. That offense was with Peach County last year was just stupid. That was a ridiculous offense. So you expected that against Bainbridge and anybody else they faced. So I think Bainbridge will be okay. I said they were number 2, and I still stand by that.
I agree. Y'all, there's a $25,000 reward on the line, so y'all make sure y'all vote for Colton. Yeah, y'all vote. Zoe, what's going on? Big Chris in the building, Mr. Robert.
Let me hold something.
I know, big Chris.
Little something. Let me hold something.
He got it too. He got it. Mr. Tallard, welcome, Mr. Robert. He said, "Go Peach County Trojans and Coach Westbrook." Mr. Kirksey, Big Langston in the building. Welcome, Mr. Kirksey.
Hey, how did your son do? Let us know what his numbers was.
I think he told.
Well, thank you for stealing my thunder, sir.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
And you don't mean it. But that's okay. It's fine as long as we know. We just want you to know we care about our listeners and their kids. Rashad White, he said, "I know Whoop personally. He's a guru and can manage that situation very well." Who is Whoop? And
what situation?
What situation, Mr. White? Darius Kirksey says we have the best running back duo, quarterback duo in the state. He's talking about Langston. Amanda Wright, welcome to the podcast. She's a Berks County Bear fan for life. That's all right, Miss Wright. Welcome to our podcast.
Number 2 in your region this year, Miss Wright.
Chris Pace says he can't stand Fitzgerald, and we respect Ware, which means they don't respect Fitzgerald. Zoe Hill says Deshaun Fed is the best athlete of the year.
He a dog. I don't know about the best, but he damn sure a dog. I can stand on that.
Mm-hmm. Darius Kirksey says they all train together, no egos. It's going to be a fun 15-game run. Look at you speaking those things as though they were. All right, I ain't mad at you. Jermaine Harvey, welcome to the podcast. He says, "I am an American Sumter Panther all day long." All right, I ain't mad at you. Charles Scott, Seminole County, welcome to the podcast. Nikki Stone, how you doing, Waco? Checking in. Y'all had a tough loss Friday night against Jeff Davis, but welcome to the podcast, and hopefully y'all will bounce back.
Who lost the 2 first name, G?
Huh?
Who lost the 2 first name?
Waco. They said there was some controversy surrounding it. I don't know exactly what it was, but Jeff Davis beat Waco.
Okay.
They went down to Hazelhurst and lost. And some people alluded to the fact that there was home cooking, but I don't know.
Yeah, baby, I think that score was like 21-20, and it was something supposed to have been done there. So
yeah, it's a tough loss, but it builds character.
The 2 first names though, baby.
And that's another one. Here's the thing: Jeff Davis and Metter and some other, I think it's Ringgold or somebody, and I think
Bremen.
Yeah, they always start out so fast, and then you put them in the polls, and you think they're gonna make a run, and then they just go and they just fizzle out. So
and Tryon in single A also, like
that's what I was gonna say. Tryon. It's like y'all can't ever get over the hump, and I be believing in you, and then you just kind of wet the bed. So Jeff Davis, show me something. Tito Phillips, welcome to the podcast, Thompson Bulldogs. So, and from what I hear, y'all got a squad over there this year. So I'm interested to see how that works.
Y'all win the region this year.
Stephen Tate says he thinks that Brooks County beats Pierce too. What's going on, Rocky Hadley? How you doing, Brooks County Trojan? Barry Van does not agree with either one of you all about Pierce County losing to Brooks County. Mr. Wembley says, fun fact, the winner of the Coffee versus Ware has been in the semifinals in the last 4 years. That is a fun fact. Okay. Well, thank you, classmate. He says FNL is on fire. We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Wish everybody in Peach County thought like that, but
I
another
know
story.
no, it's a
Another
whole nother
story.
story. It's been a day. It's been a day. But thank you. And I hope I see you Saturday, Quint. What's going on? AC Green, T-Town checking in.
Now that name always get me. I always think about AC Green jokes every time I hear his name.
Mr. Pure. Daniel James says, I think Sandy Creek is the team to beat in 3A. That D line is tough and that quarterback is super underrated. Okay. Steven says he thinks Coffee played like they thought it was OTAs.
My Lord. Y'all better get out of that.
Because we ain't talking about practice no more.
No more talking about practice.
No more AI. Ricky Crookham. You know what? You must be on your supplies. Welcome to the podcast. Mr. Crookham, Lincoln County is in the house. He said Lincoln County is loaded, and I believe it. I believe it. Darius Kirksey says he did good. His son had a couple of catches and pancakes. The quarterback missed him on a few deep shots and was benched.
Okay.
This is the beginning of the season. He said he's good. He's chilling. What's going on, Mr. Reddick? Yeah. Well, Mr. Reddick, we had a day. We're blessed. I'm gonna put it like that. He said first game jitters and the quarterback will be all right. What's going on, Earl? How you doing?
What's going on, Earl?
Welcome to the podcast. Mr. Robert says Perry.
Hey, don't read that. Don't read that. Mr. Robert, I want you to go back and retype that with your chest. Tell them they ass is on the clock, Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Robert, he's a good man.
I know he is. But this one right here warrants a little bit of chest pumping right here.
Yeah, for him, that is chest.
That's it. That's all we're gonna get.
He's a good man. Yeah.
Well, we met Mr. Robert, man. That's a good guy. So guess what? So guess what, Dro? I'm gonna take Mr. Roberts' place in this point and say, Perry, your ass is on the clock.
CJ Lane, welcome to the podcast. He says Cook Horns checking in, hosting Bainbridge Friday. Okay,
good game. I see that to be a good game. We talking. I know I was wrong about the Cedar Grove and Thurl, and I saying that was going to be a close game. But let's be real. We know I use no logic on that. I just hate Cedar Grove. But at least I'm honest. Right. But I think the Cook County and Bainbridge game would be a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cole Moore.
Damn shame.
Cole Moore, welcome to the podcast, sir. He says TCC is fixing to bear down Cairo so bad they're shutting down Mr. Chick before the game. Go hide your children. Now, see, same thing.
Y'all that was been beat down also.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Mr. Moore. Like y'all played Monroe. Now you playing Cairo. But I mean, Cairo is an 84. That's a rival game, so I get it.
Man, come on.
And they say Mr. Chittenden got nasty anyway.
I don't care. They were across the street from each other, man. Some kind of Central by 50.
55. Mr. Robert Brown, Big Savannah Christian in the building. Welcome to the podcast. What's going on, Corey Daniels, Perry Panther? How you doing, Rodney Johnson? How you doing? Mr. Harmon Swainsboro checking in. Y'all had a
big win.
A really big win. Congratulations. What did they win? 15-14? Was that the score?
But to be the underdogs that they were, everybody thinking Swainsboro went back. When I told them Swainsboro were back, Mr. Harmon, y'all keep going. We'll see y'all in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, Larry Hall? Welcome to the podcast. Please let us know what team you represent, please. Please let us know.
Now, can we recap some of these games from over the weekend?
Yes. I listen. I won't say I won't say that I'm tired of football because I'm not. But baby, Auntie went to
Hey,
games
Uncle. Shit.
and
Uncles.
Yeah.
on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. My. I woke up Sunday and my whole body was stiff. I'm like, oh, I can't do it like I used to. Wow.
Man, the Northside game was the most intriguing game I went to this weekend. And let's be real, we went to the Beaufort Milton. We saw the Peach County Northeast, which both of them was good games. Both of those some good games. But if you would have saw that Northside and Eagles Landing game, man, when I tell you, Eagles Landing they need to be called Eagles Landing Dog Pound. Cause them boys got some straight dogs.
And let's give you a picture. So if you look at Northside's sideline, they got 100+ kids over there, and some of them got some pretty good size on them. You go and you look at Eagles Landing's sideline, they probably got about 5 more people than cheerleaders.
I'm telling you, 33 kids at the most.
And they had a good 20 cheerleaders. You know what I mean? It was it was.
So wait a minute. So Northside lost to that.
Bro, when you talking and looking at it, if you was just walking in the stadium and you looked at that, you like, oh yeah, Northside finna spank these boys.
Right.
But when you saw them boys play, when I tell you they dogs, man, them some dogs. I'm talking about them boys get at it. And the best play I've seen, I'm talking about remnants of Deion Sanders. I know y'all remember back in 91. Had to be 91. No, I'm sorry. That was probably 92. Deion Sanders is a 49er. Come back to Atlanta. Deion Sanders get an interception of Chris Miller, I think, at the time. Going down the sideline for about the 40 yards, he high-stepping looking at the Atlanta sideline. When I tell you number 2,
it was number 6, I thought.
Number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 cornerback for Eagles Landing picks off a north side pass. He's running down the sideline looking at his coach, talking to his coach the whole time while he's running down the sideline. Like, it was that embarrassing for Northside, man.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you, the only way, well, I won't say the only way, but Northside moved the ball and was successful in moving the ball because of penalties. Now,
and we're not talking about, one second, babe. We're not talking about Eagles Landing committing penalties. We're talking about the Zebras just giving them penalties.
And what I was going to say, some of them were legitimate, but most of them were not. There's a lot of tic-tac fouls. And then some of them were legitimate because you can't be getting emotional like that. And that's gonna be Eagles Landing's biggest problem. Them keeping their emotions in check. I remember because they always catch the second guy, they don't ever catch the first guy, right? Gave Northside a first down, and he walked back over to the sideline, and his coach was fussing at him. He just told him, "Hey, stop doing stupid shit.
Stop doing stupid shit."
And that's what they're doing all night. But Eagles Land was it number 1, number 2, number 8,
number 6,
8,
number 3. It's number 17 come in. I mean, you number 12. But it didn't matter. Number 3.
Number 11 too. They were all just good. And shout out to that coach. Oh, my
Lord.
But anyway,
had hot flashes and Boy, I tell you.
He was nice. What's going on, fella? Wherever you are, I hope you're listening because you was nice.
It was the voice change for me. He was nice.
Shakira, it was disrespectful with me sitting beside her. I had to cover my ears.
I
Just, you don't
know
care
you
about
ain't. Thank you. And I know you not talking, sir.
moving right along.
Thank you. What's going on? What's going on, Waterloo Poppet? You so Doherty Comprehensive High School. You talking about Big Chris chicken in. You so crazy. Mr. Hall is a Perry Panther. Welcome to the podcast, sir. What's going on, Mr. Terry Arrington? He said Thomasville High School Bulldogs bite down. Cole Moore says Northside is trash.
I mean, Northside got some dogs also. I mean, shout out to Lil Price. Shout out to number 3 at the receiver. Shout out to number 10, Lil Garmin. Number 5 at the running back. I mean,
the quarterback,
number 90 on the defensive line. Number 15. I mean, it's just, I think they need a signal caller. It don't matter how good your receivers are, your playmakers are, your skills guys are. If you don't have anyone that can get them the ball, it's ridiculous.
And my biggest thing is there just doesn't seem to be any situational awareness. You're down.
Oh my Lord, you still want to blame my boy? Go ahead, babe.
Okay, like I was saying, they're down 20-14. I didn't say it was his fault. It is ultimately his fault.
Well, we saw this remembrance of somebody else. So I go ahead, man.
So as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. It
was rude.
And you still doing it. See that? See how that worked? But
anyway,
okay,
I won't do it no more. I'm sorry.
You just did it. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
God damn it! Shut up. Okay. So
well, at least it ain't me this time.
So, you know what I was saying was
get him, Janet. Get him, Janet.
you're down 20-14. You got like 2 or 3 minutes left on the clock, and you're moving the ball down the sideline like you got a whole nother quarter left. There was just no rhyme and no reason. You're running the ball. You're not trying to throw short.
4 straight times now. Don't forget that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was getting there. You don't throw short passes to stop the clock or to get out of bounds and to move the ball. None of that. And then when you finally get to the 30-yard line, what do? You run 4 straight times. And then on fourth down, 4th and 2, you get in the shotgun. So y'all ready 4th and 7. And of course they stop you. Game over. It was just.
And shout out number 3 for Eagles Landing, man. A straight dog at that defensive end, man.
Okay. Oh, good questions. Let's see. What's going on, Mr. Westbrook? Cartersville Purple Hurricanes in the house. I expect y'all to make some noise this year too, Cartersville. Larry Boyd said.
I almost got sick on that one. I'm sorry. I almost got sick.
My bad.
Nope. I'm not having no flashbacks. Nope. We're not doing that. I got PTSD.
Cartersville beat them. Let's not forget the 1990 Cedar Grove team, 92 Cedar Grove team.
Okay.
Help them, Lord.
Damn it, LaShawn Darby.
Larry Boyd says Tyler Boyd from Carrollton went crazy. Give us some stats, Mr. Boyd, and welcome to the podcast. Orlando Rick says Swainsboro is trash. Who do you represent, Mr. Ricks? Let us know. Mr. Wesley has a question. Is Colquitt the best team in the 229?
I would like to see them in Thomas County Central. I think Valdosta will probably have something to say about that this year. Don't know.
They're gonna play Lee. I think Colquitt beats Lee, but I would be interested to see how that goes.
I said Thomas County Central and Valdosta.
Okay, I know what you said, but I know what I said.
Okay. Hey, baby, man, you had a rough day. Why are you trying to beat me up?
Because you're being rude to me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Adam Estes, welcome to the podcast, Tifton Blue Devil. He says TCC and Lee don't leave them out. Dietrich Andrews, welcome to the podcast. He says Thomasville High School Bulldogs barking on top. Morris Shields says Rock Mart is on the way.
Yes,
Is
sir.
what they did to Cedar Town. Oh my. Oh my. Ernest Wesley
Damn
says
shame what they did to see the time.
Ernest Wesley says, I'm high on TCC, but I've got to see them play some competition.
Mm.
Oh Lord, don't you do it. Do
I ain't,
not
I ain't gonna do.
do it.
I ain't gonna do
Did
it. I ain't gonna do
did
it.
this man just wake up a sleeping giant?
Yes, he did.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Thank
Hey,
you.
you're not the only one. You know what? That's all I'm gonna say is
You gonna leave it right there,
you're.
bro?
Hold on. You're not the only one. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Woo. Well, I just knew I was finna hit 84. Thank you.
Right.
Okay, so James Marable, welcome to the podcast. He says Victory Monday feels so good. Go Jackets.
Hey,
Larry Boyd
Mm.
says Tyler Boyd did a pick six and a block punt, accounted for 14 points in the first 3 series. That
Good
is
job.
awesome.
Good
Good job,
job.
Tyler.
Good
Good
job.
Keep it up. Keep it up, young man. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Good evening, Jamie Ledger. Y'all had a tough loss over there in the Battle of the Flint, but y'all can bounce back.
West Side.
Who does Chris Scotty play this Friday? Mr. Shields
Love
said,
it.
Oh, they gotta love it, don't they?
oh, okay.
Yep. Love it.
And they lost to Westminster, right?
So they the battle of the Owens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Marshall.
Love it gonna come out on top on that one. Sorry to say.
my Lord.
Oh, so you the wizard now? Making
No,
predictions?
it just man. It's it's simple math. It's simple math.
Oh, okay. Marshall says it's too early to say on the best of the 229. Okay.
Good assessment.
Agreed.
Nick Fletcher says, what up, people? Good week 1 win. Got a lot of work to do. Up next, Jordy.
Man, Nick, here you go again, man. Here you go again.
James.
Hey, did y'all see the post where he shared?
Yes.
Oh
Hey,
my.
Nick Fletcher.
I had to do a side by side to see. Like, oh, okay then. All right.
So here's the thing with Nick. Maybe if you didn't put the state on notice last year, maybe your schemes would work. But considering we know what you got going on down there in Toombs County, bro, that ain't working.
Hell, not even the state. He told us personally
Exactly.
on numerous occasions.
Exactly.
We got inside info that ain't even been released yet.
Exactly. Come
We know
on,
what's
Nick.
going on with bad tunes.
Nick, let's see. James says, and I'm telling y'all right now, Lee don't want none of this smoke September 26th. Well, I plan to be in the building to see that firsthand.
I'll be there at the halftime.
All right, sugar, we'll keep a spot for you. Deshaun Hunter, what's going on? Bulldog / Wildcat. James Mirabel says, "Hey, my sweet niece. Oh, my uncle do me like that too.
I'm smiling like he can see me.
I know it isn't sweet. My uncle say, "Hey, my beautiful niece." I love it. Uncles are the best, aren't they? John Wicker says, "What's good, panel? TCC in the house. Welcome." Nick says, "What? We're number 5. They got it right. Shut up." The Wizard. It's 8:09. You are late for your job. I need you to come on and do what you got to do.
Hey, is Joe still on?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. You got
Okay.
something for you, little farther down.
And then I got a question. I got a question for you too, because some of y'all watch the games. For those of you who watch the Corky Kell Classic, Ernest Wesley wants to know what your thoughts are on the Corky Kell Classic or the game.
Can I steal your thunder, babe? Please.
Go ahead. Yes.
They need to stop having it in the bins, because when my cousin showed me that Corky Kell Classic, it looked like you had 100 folks, and it looked like half of them were working there.
Mm-hmm. It was terrible.
Hey, was the ball?
Boy, y'all made me spit my yak out on that one.
I'm just telling you.
It was bad. Oh, it was awful.
Stop hitting them corners. You can't hit them corners that hard. You made me spit
Telling
my
you,
yak on my $300 suit.
I'm coming back to your comment, Mr. Estes, but since we're on this subject, he says South Georgia should have his own classic like ATL. I think that, and I'm just trying to figure out where they can have it, but if they can have it at Paulson Stadium in Statesboro, or they can have it, in Blazer Stadium / Valdosta Stadium, but that would give them a and home field advantage.
That is something that Jay said that.
What?
How come Fort Valley State didn't host a football classic, I guess, like they did last year?
Because it was BS last year.
It was, and then Macon, they moved it back to Macon this year. And when I passed by it on my way to Milton, and then again on my way down to Peach County on Thursday and Friday, they did the right thing, because baby, wasn't nobody in that stadium.
I mean, if Fort Valley would host something like that, statewide, it can be just the middle and South Georgia. You can bring North Georgia teams, however you want to do it, like a Corky Kale. That would be amazing. But to have Bibb County host their little classic, what it was, the Gridiron Classic on Fort Valley State, that'll never work again. That'll never happen again.
Okay.
And let me read these couple of comments, and then I'm gonna let the wizard do his job, even though he's late. But we love you anyway. Mr. Estes says Tiff came from behind to win a very physical football game against Griffin. Not bad for a team that returned 11 starters on offense. Haven't seen Tiff fight and come from behind to win a game in 4 years. Better yet, when's the last time we scored 35 points in a game? Well, I'm glad y'all are on the come up, Mr. Estes. Dwayne says, hello.
There you go, Joe.
Where that now?
There you go.
Yo, you childish.
Dwayne's telling you hello. He said, yo. When we looking for him? Weren't you looking for him, Joe?
Yeah, I can't see him. Where you at?
Right there. See?
Dwayne, what's up, man? I can't wait to hear what you think about the Thomasville Brooks County game. I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, by the way, Dwayne, happy belated birthday. Congratulations on your engagement. Anything that I may have missed prior to this previous Friday, I wish you the best on your future endeavors.
Well, she just couldn't do it last week. It just wasn't dinner. She couldn't do it.
Never tell her nothing.
That's all you got, Dwayne. No excuse. I respect that.
Last year he told me he was asleep, so he couldn't talk to me that Saturday morning. But he did talk to me this past Saturday, so I think he's getting used to what's to come with Thomasville.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well,
So how y'all?
we're okay. Today's been a day, but we still here.
Oh, that's good to know. I missed y'all. It was a long weekend.
What'd you do? Never mind. I don't want to know, sir. I don't want to know.
Well, since you asked, so me and the witch, we went to Starship over the weekend.
Oh Lord.
Get to the games, man. We're talking about last week. You confused. This week you're talking about Starship. Just get to your game, man. Come on.
I can imagine what happened, Wizard. Let's go.
I'm just saying. But okay, so private class. I went 7-3 overall. Fellowship Christian. You let me down. Acquaintance. You're trying to tell me to put some respect on your name? I'll think about it.
Mr. Wizard.
Yes.
Mr. Wizard, before we go on, can we just get a refresher for the people in podcast land to let them know which score is actual and which score was the predicted score?
Yes. So you see 2 scores for each team. The score that is outside of the parentheses is the score that I predicted. The score inside of the parentheses is the actual score.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, like I say, 7-3 in private. It is what it is on that one. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna keep it on moving. Now, let me get through this D2. Bowden, I should have known that you was gonna stick to what you've been doing and lose the first game of the season, but no, I had faith in you, and you let me down. Brooks. What's that they been saying online? Did you bring your hammer or did you break the hammer or something like that?
They must have hit you upside the head with it and to make you think that they was gonna win.
They probably did. I wouldn't even be surprised. But Tryon, how you get beat by a Confederate general? Or was he a Union general? Ain't his face on that rock y'all got up here in Atlanta? What you call it? Stone Mountain? Yeah, how y'all lose to them? And then Early County. Westover? Really? Okay. So D2 I go 4-4. It is what it is. Any questions or comments before I move on?
What's wrong with Westover?
They weren't supposed to be Early County.
I mean, they were decent last year, were they? Or do I have them wrong?
They lost they lost a lot to Lee County and Monroe.
Oh, they got Pilford. Okay. Pillaged, I mean. They got pillaged. Okay.
What that big word mean?
I don't know, it just sounded cool.
Okay. D1. I went 7-3 overall. Again, Thomasville. I guess you're trying to make me put some respect on your name for the year.
You ain't got no choice.
Think about it. Dublin. What's wrong, y'all? I tell you. And Fannin County. Who put you in the top 10 in the first place? That's what I want to know. You lost to Gilmer, and you only put up 3 points. 3 overall in D1. Hold up, Fannin County.
Starting off a little slow, Wilson. Go ahead.
Don't worry. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
I hear you. I hear you.
Rockmart. I might have to put some respect on your name if you can do it 2 weeks in a row. And Stevens County. Really? Habersham Central? So overall in 2A I went 7-2. 3A. Thought Mary's gonna be better than that, but I guess not. But overall in 3A I went 7-1.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay. I'm trying. OA, I went 8-2 overall. Colquitt County. Y'all might want to pump your brakes on the celebration. I'm just saying. Don't get too happy. It's a long season. And obviously Mary, so losing to Jefferson, getting shut out. So 4A, I went 8-2 overall. 5A. Went 9-1. Man, I thought Milton was going to pull that out. But it sure was fun to watch on the TV. And then, I didn't tell y'all. We flew up there at halftime and was flying around the stadium. But then some little buzzing thing came around and it started talking. I think they call them drones or something like that. The little small airplane. Yeah, and somebody was talking to us saying it's a no-fly zone, so we can't be here. So
you better be glad that's all you got, and they didn't shoot you down.
Yeah, I'm surprised y'all didn't see me.
No.
Attention.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all eyes was on the field, not up in the sky, so I get it. So overall in 5A, I went 9-1.
Not bad.
6A, I did pretty well. Again, Buford Milton game. And like I said, I just knew Benedictine was gonna get upset. But I went 8-2 overall in 6A. Not a bad week for the upper classes. So overall this week, I went 57-18. Don't worry, I'm gonna get back to my 80+ percentile on the season. I still got 11 more weeks to go.
Yeah, it's early. It's early. I believe in you.
So as far now the pick'ems, I don't know what to say about these pick'ems. Cause these pick'ems, I think they just messed me and a lot of people up. Cause on these pick'ems, I went 5-5. Man, I gotta do better for real.
Get a new 8-ball, Mr. Wizard.
I might have to go. I'm not gonna buy a new one. I'm gonna get it recalibrated. I'm gonna give it to the witch, and she gonna do her thing with it. Rub some juices and stuff on it and get it recalibrated.
Okay.
So, yep, we gonna have that, Mr.
Man, get up out of here, man.
What? What juices and berries? What y'all talking about?
Okay, tell us who's leading in the pick'em, sir. Tell us
Y'all
who's leading.
nasty. Y'all just nasty for no reason, man.
Lying out the gutters.
I know. I'm talking about juices and berries. What kind of juices y'all talking about?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Baby, you see how they talking about us? All right, so overall, pick'em leaderboard. Anybody know Gilbert Ellis? Y'all know him?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, you know what? It's cool. We flying to his house tomorrow. We gotta have it. Cause ain't no way in the world that you picked Maris to lose to Jefferson.
Why didn't he? Might be from Jefferson.
Yeah.
Okay, so why would he pick Swainsboro over Dublin?
Hello? Anybody home?
It was too many tricky games on there for him to go perfect.
Yeah,
so maybe he thought you were doing it to trick him. Therefore, he did the opposite of what he normally would do. Hence the 10. Y'all get him. Y'all don't have no proof.
Hey, shout out.
Shout out to Gilbert Ellis Jr. on the win. And apparently there are a lot of people that have competed. Y'all make sure that y'all keep it up because Gilbert Ellis is in the lead now. All it takes is 1 week for him to hit, and then y'all are back in there. So y'all keep it up. And though you didn't make the top 10, y'all still keep doing it. And I think someone asked a question at one point. How do you find out how you did? There should be an email that goes out to you after the game that lets you know how many you got right and how many you got wrong. So if you don't have that email, check your spam folder and it should be there.
Yes, so this is what happens. There was one person that had a bad email, so they did not receive it. So as soon as you submit your picks, you should receive an email showing what you selected. And then once all games are played Friday, I wake up sometime on Saturday and tally everything up and release the scores and have somebody do a post for me because I'm not really good with computers and stuff. But yeah.
And let me tell you something else too, guys. Y'all make sure that you get your pick'ems right because once you submit them, they're submitted. So if you get it and you get an email back that says, "Oh, hey man, I didn't pick that," well, yes, you did. So you
Trust me, I know.
So just double check to make sure what you pick is what you pick. Because sometimes you click on something and then say you click off and then it'll automatically click the other team. So just be mindful of that before you hit the submit button. Okay. Mr. Wizard, we appreciate you so much.
What? Y'all kicking me out already?
You ain't gotta go, but you got to leave here, sir.
You better be glad we letting you come back because you were late.
Well, that ain't my fault. My ride was busy.
Okay, well, we'll see you on Wednesday, okay, Sugar Plum?
Okay, I see y'all Wednesday. Y'all be easy with it.
Good night.
Good night.
Ain't nothing hurt but it feeling.
He'll be all right.
Mhm.
Let's see. Mr. Marable said he about to make me shoot my church finger in the air and bounce. Yeah, he a little nasty. And Mr. Wizard, next time you tell your woman you're coming, please use um, the correct spelling, sir.
Okay.
Do I I don't know if you asked this question before or after I answered, but yeah, you can see your result. You should have gotten an email. And if you don't have it, check your junk mail. And it'll show you how you did. Mr. Atkinson, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the podcast. He's talking to Paris. He's saying the team is young, and I'm assuming he's talking about Dublin. They have a lot of freshmen and sophomores. So those are all the comments as of this point. Can y'all believe that the first week is behind us? We were so anticipating it coming, and now it's here and gone, and it's probably gonna fly by now. What's going
Yeah,
on, Mo?
that's usually how
Hey
it
Mo.
does. What's up, Bo? That's
What
usually
up,
how
bro?
it go, ain't it, Jeff?
That's usually how it goes. Okay, he's talking about Dooley County. Okay, duh, that's where he's from. Okay, yeah. Well, and again, welcome, Mr. Atkinson. They have a lot of young kids on the Dooley County's team. But shout out to them for sticking it out and playing and
Well,
not
if they
trying.
stick together, they may make a little noise and say the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm. And they're not trying to go to North Dooley
Or Dooley or South Dooley.
or South Dooley. Stay in Dooley. Don't go north or south. Stay in Dooley and see what you can do. Because it's not. It wasn't too long ago that y'all went to Atlanta to play for the championship. So
And for everybody that don't know, North Dooley, aka Perry, and South Dooley, aka
Cordell.
Cordell.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so what y'all want to talk about? I
What's
don't see
your
any comments.
what's
These
your what's
games this past week.
yeah?
Hmm?
That's what I
What's
want to
up?
know. I want to know what was your highlight of the games you saw. Um, Listeners, panel members, tell us what was your highlight of the weekend. If it wasn't your game, just a game you saw on TV or whatever, what was your highlight of the weekend?
I don't know if this considered to be a highlight, but I felt like the commentary team for the Brookwood Hoko game, I felt like they wanted Brookwood to win that game.
Mm.
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 Some people were. Who was that? Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Anyway, um, they were. Someone was talking, and they said that Brookwood was shafted in that game.
Hmm.
I mean, there was some questionable calls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there's a replay that can, everybody can go back and look at and watch the game, maybe, they'll see it. But um I think they're trying to say Brookwood lost the game because of those questionable calls. But
No,
nonetheless, it was still a good game. It was a good
Yeah.
game.
man, Brookwood got outplayed and outpoked. That's all too. Now I'm gonna tell you my highlight: Rome and Creekside game. What wrong? How do you go up 21 points and only put up seven the next three quarters and lose the game by 20?
Mm, 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 mm.
I'm just trying to figure out. Rome jumps out to a 21-point lead in the first quarter. Second, going into halftime, it was either 21-21 or 28-21. One of those two, I forget the exact score. Going into halftime,
I'm wondering
huh?
what Freeside looking ahead to, because they go to what, South Carolina next week and then got Duncanville. I mean,
The
DeSoto.
South, yeah, something like yeah.
I wonder was they
But
looking ahead of Rome because they didn't play that game last year. I wonder was
mm,
they looking ahead of Rome at those two big games and then realized like, oh, and pretty much woke up.
I don't know. All I know is whatever was said on that sideline at the end of that first quarter. I need to hear that speak because that shit that was motivational. That was motivation. I need that in my life. I need to hear that speech every morning.
Well, Deshaun got a pretty interesting highlight of the weekend.
He said how that 5-star Lemons was on lockdown. Oh my.
Well, since we're there, let me sit up real quick. Like the highlights, of course, it was our game because I really didn't watch too many other games. But the highlight of the game for me was just seeing the overall growth of Thomasville High. I think going into the season there were a lot of questions in regards to what we lost and just overall as to who would step up, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. Quarterback play was phenomenal. He had 2 touchdowns. I think at this, if we keep this pace up, you'll definitely be seeing us after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Mm.
Daniel says Creekside plays Seminole out of Florida next week.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And then they got DeSoto. Sure. Did anybody watch Woodward Academy play this weekend? Watch any of that game?
No.
Ooh, listeners and panel. I forgot the kid name, but y'all need to go back and watch Woodward Academy. Woodward Academy is gonna be something with this number one at receiver they got, and they got a little decent quarterback to go along with them. I would advise y'all to go check him out.
No, man.
Because Woodward Academy had played I'm gonna tell you in a second who they played.
Carrollton.
Carrollton defense, suspect. I'm telling y'all now, Carrollton defense is very suspect. Carrollton ain't going far this year. Don't look for too much from Carrollton defensive wise.
Really? Now,
Yes.
the young man that played for Carrollton, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. Carrollton offense only put up 21 points.
yes. So their
Just
defense, the dad was he was on the podcast earlier.
Devin Carter. Yeah, Devin Carter.
No,
Talking
you
about
talking
Devin.
about Douglas County? Or are you talking about Carrollton?
Oh, Carroll. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yes. So his dad was speaking earlier, and he was telling us that his son got 14 points within the first 3 series. So that sounds like some good defense to me. But
You want me to tell you how they got the points? How they got the points? It was two bad punt snaps.
okay, well they took advantage.
Yeah, that's
of
what he said. He blocked the punt and then he got a pick 6. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
2 block punts. Well, I ain't gonna say 2 block punts, but it was 2 bad snaps on the punt and a pick 6.
Okay.
My thing is, outside of that, Carrollton didn't perform because Woodward Academy, if they had clean special teams play, it would have been a different ball game. Which I think they're gonna clean that up, and Woodward Academy is gonna be looking a whole lot better going forward. But Carrollton, yeah, they got some things on the work. They got some things to fix for real on that
Paris,
defense because that secondary ain't it.
Paris says my highlights are Stratford Academy versus Pacelli. Pacelli was up 17-14, and then Stratford came back to beat them 49-17. They scored 35 unanswered points. Wow. Heather says that Thomasville and Thomas County Central are both going to the bins. Y'all go up to Atlanta. I'm going to Thomasville. I'm going to rob everybody because nobody will be in Thomas County. Deshaun said that was a great assessment. Shakira Paris says that he saw McEachern play Walton on television, and McEachern won 50-17. So that's another highlight for Paris. Mr. Brown, welcome to the podcast. He says, Big Langston, we still run South Fulton. And
Yeah. It was Westlake though. Y'all shouldn't have been struggling against Westlake in the first half though.
They turned it around clearly.
Yeah, they did.
Tobias Thomas, welcome to the podcast. He said the highlight of the weekend is Casey Barner from McEachern looking like Eric Berry.
Why y'all sleeping on the number one team in the state of Georgia right now? Number one team in the state of Georgia right now is Grayson. You can't tell me otherwise. No other team right now look better prepared. Week one, playing efficient on both sides of the ball than Grayson right now. Grayson is looking look dominant in that first week.
Okay.
And they made Collins Hill look stupid.
Uh, Jim Casper, welcome. He says y'all better watch that back from Fitzgerald. Okay. Lonnie says it's the first game, bro. And Tobias says Grayson's two starting linebackers didn't even play. Oh my.
That's scary. And the defense only gave what 3 points? That's scary.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh
I'm
my.
co- yeah, that's scary though.
Yeah, that is. So okay. So with the wins and losses, um, we've had to tweak our polls a little bit, right or wrong.
Yeah, we did. We tweaked ours and the AJC tweaked theirs too. And everybody did some tweaking on Sunday. It took everybody a little bit of time, but because was it 2A? Yeah, 2A was ugly. 2A poll was ugly to do. And so yeah. But we're gonna take a look at them though.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, then I didn't tell you my highlights.
Oh, what's your highlight?
My highlights were, of course, being in the being in the number in the inaugural game at Buford versus Milton. Even though it was horrible to get in, but I've already talked about that. We're not going back there again.
Yeah.
Of course, seeing my Trojans get the victory over Northeast, and then Saturday night hanging out at the North Side versus Eagles Landing, and ooh, ooh, that coach, no, he was cute. Yeah, that was my highlight. All right.
Megatron gonna be mad at you if you keep it up.
He'll be all right. God made beautiful flowers. It don't mean I pluck them. I just look at them. That's all I do.
I hear you, Jen.
I don't pluck the flowers. I just admire them. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's talk about it.
Let's get into this.
Okay.
What we at?
We doing the private first?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now for those of you who are new to the podcast, this is a time where we highlight our new polls for the week, and we do a side-by-side comparison with the AJC. So up first are the privates.
Uh-oh. No, I know. I copied them. We have some technical
No problem.
difficulties.
Life happens.
Yeah, it does. It shouldn't though at times. Oh, there you go. It shouldn't at times, but it does. So give me a second. You know what? I'm just gonna run it from here. I got it. All right. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna make sure we put the right poll on the right hand side as always. And where's the AJC poll at? There we go. AJC poll we're gonna put on the left side of the screen because they just don't get it together. They just don't be getting it right. So this is how the AJC poll came out this week. It looks ugly. I don't know why they did it like that, but it is what it is. So we got private versus private. We both got 1, 2, 3. I mean the one and two, PAC Hebron Christian. We kept Calvary Day at number 3, and they have Fellowship Christian where we have at 4. They got Savannah Atheist, and we got my bad. Are we still calling them that or the Devils?
I don't care nothing about them. They call them
Okay.
Savannah Christian.
Okay, new season. Okay. All right, new season. But for the most part, we ended up dropping Love It Out and brought Darlington in, whereas the AJC kept Love It in. I still say that was a bad loss to Westminster that Love It took. But AJC got their reasons. but we're gonna see how But for us, we're gonna see how Darlington does if they can keep us happy throughout the year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we're gonna move on down to D2. D2, we both got Lincoln County at 1. We dropped Brooks down to number 2. We understand the loss, but still, considering who they was playing, that's why we dropped them down to 2. Bowden, we dropped down from 2 to 3. Metter, Clinch, Irwin, Charlton, Manchester, Telfair, and Early County rounds out our top 10, whereas they go with Manchester, Metter, Jenkins County, Early County, Wilcox, and Irving. They had Tryon. I don't know why they put Tryon in there. You only put Tryon in at the end of the season.
Irwin will make his way, Mr. Casper. Irwin's going to eventually make his way out of the is going to make his way out of the poll, but it's so many people lost in single A Division 2 that
I mean, look at the poll. Look at the records. You only got 2 teams in there that won. You
that
had 2
actually,
teams that were off. Yeah, and then everybody else in the top 10 lost. Come on. This
yeah,
Division 2 was ugly.
yeah. So I
It was
mean,
an ugly weekend.
it'll correct itself, Mr. Casper. But I do think, and I think we all know that eventually Irwin will make it out of the top 10. But it's just a time game. Okay. So that's single A Division 2, single A Division 1.
All right. Division 1. We agree. Top 3 teams in Division 1, Toombs, Thomasville, and Worth County. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. We round our top 10 off with Northeast Macon, Swainsboro, Dublin, Blakely County, brought in Raven County, Commerce, Elbert, and dropped out Fannin. Whereas AJC rounds out their top 10 with Fitzgerald, Hurd, Raven County, Northeast, Blakely, Swainsboro, and Dublin. Only difference between the two right now is Elbert and Fitzgerald, which we got Fitzgerald is waiting to come on in because we know somebody else. So we already know somebody's going to lose over this weekend. So I already see us bringing Fitzgerald in over next week with no issues. We ain't hating on Fitzgerald. We just waiting.
Yeah, that's it.
Because we do look at week to week and opponent to, we go week to week and stuff like that with ours to make sure that we are keeping up with what's going on within the Georgia high school football scene.
Yeah, because here's the thing with Fitzgerald, we don't doubt because they have great athletes, not only in Fitzgerald but in the Triangle, period. But they just have not proven themselves, and you had a new first year head coach. But as the season goes on and you continue to show, I mean, we believe you all when you say you got dogs, but we can't do anything about it until you actually do it on the field. And so as the season goes on and you show that, hey, we have not lost a beat, even though we've got this new coach and we got this new schemes and whatever, we have not lost a beat. So you'll shoot right on back up. And honestly, all that matters is, will you be hoisting the trophy or will you be in Atlanta in December? So let's go on to 2A.
All right, 2A. I'm still trying to figure out why the AJC hasn't moved or didn't place Morgan County higher. But regardless, we round our top 5 out: Carver, Rockmart, Morgan County, Burke County, Pierce County. AJC, Carver, Rockmart, Pierce, Burke, and Carver, Atlanta. Now, don't get me wrong. Carver, Atlanta had a quality win over Southwest Cap despite the game getting called early. I look forward to seeing Carver. I think it's week 3 I think it's the 3rd or 4th game that they have coming up against man, why can I just went blank. But they got a quality opponent coming up soon within the next 3 weeks or 2 weeks that is going to display Carver's expectation on the season. Don't be surprised if you see a Carver Columbus versus a Carver Atlanta game at the Dome in December.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised because I don't know what they got going on out there in Carver down across from train tracks from Center Park, but they got something going on. Decatur, that's who they play in a couple of weeks. Decatur.
Mm-hmm.
That one game against Decatur is going to help dictate their season. If they beat Decatur, they're going to run through the region, beat Hateville Charter, and beat Lovett with no issues in that region, which I'm not concerned with Lovett in the playoff for 2-8, but them getting that number 1 seed out of that region, getting a top 8 seed in the playoff is going to help them out with. I would not be surprised if they get a top 4 seed and going into the playoffs through the power ranking. All right, rounding out 2A, Sumter, Cook, Callaway. Yeah, we dropped Athlon just like the AJC did and brought in Thompson, whereas AJC brought in Hateville Charter and Hart County. I don't know why they brought in Hart County right now, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Casper says Fitzgerald is going to win it all, and Mr. Kinlow wants to know: are you replacing Elbert with Fitzgerald, or are you just saying they'll be there?
Fitzgerald will be there.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
And Mr. Casper, he also asked, what about Pierce playing Prost this Friday? Who do you think comes out on top with that?
I'm saving that one for Wednesday.
Okay. Well,
tune in Wednesday and you'll know.
Tune in Wednesday.
It's going to be a whole, they're going to be lit on Wednesday.
Well, that should give you your answer right there, Mr. Casper. All right. 3A.
All right, 3A. We both running with the same top 5. We just got the 4 and 5 switched around. But Calhoun, Sandy Creek, Peach, Jefferson, LaGrange for us. For the AJC, Calhoun, Jefferson, Sandy Creek, LaGrange, and Peach. Stevenson, Cherokee, Bluff, Oconee, North Hall. Dropped Douglas like a bad habit and brought in Troop. I don't even know why we had Douglas on there. But anyway. AJC rounds out with North Hall, Cherokee Bluff, Cairo, and Monroe area. Now, I know for us, we had a conversation on who to bring in. It was between several teams. As of now, we brought in Troop. But, as the season goes on, some things going to play out. I wouldn't be surprised if Troop falls out in maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And we see a Cairo pop up in there or a Monroe area pop up in there. Don't be surprised on our phone. Because those are 2 of the teams we got on the bubble right now as far as coming into the top 10. Okay, moving on. No questions, huh? Okay.
No, I don't see any questions.
Let's see the time. North Oconee, Creekside, Blessed Trinity, Benedictine, Blessed Trinity, and Cartersville rounds out the top 5 for both polls, just different orders. We round ours out with Ware County, Perry, Stockbridge, Kell, and Marys as we drop Cedartown and Eastside. AJC rounds theirs out with Cambridge, Marys, Ware County, Kell, and Perry. They dropped Warner Robins. I don't even know why they had Warner Robins in there in the first place. But
y'all, I had to take a phone call.
Okay.
What you got? Got a question, comment?
Well, go ahead. I missed the other poll that y'all were talking about because I was on the phone. Go ahead.
But this is how this how 4A is looking. Pretty much got the same team. Now for me, I do question the AJC on bringing Kell in before they bring in Stockbridge. I just don't know because I think Stockbridge is gonna have a better season than Kell because Kell is gonna do what Kell is gonna be Kell.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for me personally, I think Creekside, yeah, we know Creekside is gonna probably get demolished in 2 weeks, but they're gonna come back and run their region, and they're gonna end up making it to the semifinals at a minimum, depending on who they playing. Because, like I say, those top five, for me personally, the top 16 in 4A right now,
I got a question.
they look good week one. What's up?
Perry, what's their upside?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even look at Perry this weekend. I didn't look at no highlights or no game clips from Perry game this past weekend.
That's yours domain. But the upside to Perry, if you ask me, is their defensive front seven. Um, they have some. They lost a lot when they lost Goon. They lost and their quarterback to an extent. They lost a lot, but they definitely lost a lot when they lost Amari Gordon. But they still have Corey and Daniels. He's coming off of an injury, but I pray that he's doing much better because he had broken his leg and everything, so he's back. They have he was a quarterback, but his name is a young man named Marty. I think he's a tight end right now. So they've got some weapons. Reed Ginn, who's the brother of Coulter Ginn, is behind center. I don't know exactly how he'll do, but if you
let me interject right quick since you mentioned him. The highlights that I saw look decent. And he made good use. Now either that was their fullback or their tight end that he connected with.
I think that might have been Marty.
Yeah, Perry got some. They got some on that offense now. That as the season progresses, especially if they don't get beat up by injury, I think they'll make a little noise. That's what it looked like to me. Now I do realize the opponent was balling, but still they looked okay.
He's in the comments now. I think he's a little occupied, but he says the running back room and the wide receiver room will be good for the next 3 years at Perry.
Okay.
Let's see. Mr. Brown says Creekside looked good after their slow start and they beat Rome down. They did. Mr. Reed says Kel has never really made a run in the playoffs. And Morris says
Kel is gonna be Kel.
And Morris says Eastside should bounce back and beat Hiram. I think so too, Mr. Shields. I agree.
Yeah.
Why is nobody talking about Harlem? Everybody was big on them. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people were big on them last year in 3A. But
you know why?
Why?
Because a lot of people probably look at them as one hit wonders. And they may not even be the case. You see what I'm saying? But a team like that, you'll see where they are. As the next 2 to 3 weeks go by.
Okay.
All right, 5A. Okay. We both got the same top five, just different orders. We got Hughes, TCC, Milton, Gainesville, Lee County, whereas AJC, Hughes, Gainesville, Milton, TCC, and Lee County. When you get down to the bottom five, I still want to know what they see in Sprayberry. But we round ours out with Coffee, Roswell, Sequoia, Woodward Academy, and Rome, whereas AJC rounds theirs out with Roswell, Sprayberry, Coffee, Houston County, and Sequoia.
So no Rome.
No Rome.
Was Rome ever in your top 10?
Nah. Rome was never in the AJC's top 10 at all. I'm not gonna lie though. Go ahead.
Why no love for Hoko in our poll? I'm just curious.
They gotta prove them. They gotta prove themselves. They gotta put in the body of work at the end of the day. It's just one of those things that we got to see their body of work.
Okay.
All right. So any questions about 5A? I don't see anything. He said, I feel like you guys should replace Sequoia with Hoko.
Not so fast, my friend. You not so fast. Not so fast. By all means, Mr. Reese, I invite you. Come sit down with me and we can watch Sequoia tape. You will probably have a change of mind.
He says Sequoia also lost to Denmark.
No, they beat Denmark.
They beat Denmark 24-21.
Now,
I'm gonna be
I
go
agree
ahead.
with Oscar. We'll get to that. We go ahead and say what you about to say about Sequoia losing to Denmark.
No, they didn't lose. They won.
They
This is
won.
one thing. They won 24-21 over Denmark. But
Okay.
the one thing I am gonna say I noticed this weekend was that Max Prep scores were jacked up this weekend. So this is what I tell y'all. If you're gonna check scores, use Score Atlanta, use Score Atlanta, use Score Atlanta. Because Score Atlanta is affiliated with the AJC.
Yeah.
I would tell you,
Chairman be going on Max Prep, messing up them folks' schools and stuff.
yeah. So I would tell y'all that you don't use the scores on Max Prep. Yeah, it's good for a basis, but don't use them scores on Max Prep because the whole weekend Max Prep had Marist winning with 24-7, something like that, all weekend when in actuality they lost 19-0. Me personally, I stick with Score Atlanta.
Or the historian site, like Yo said.
Or the historian site because they're both affiliated with the AJC and they feed information into the GHSA also.
Evan says he meant to say almost. They almost lost to Denmark.
But I bet you they beat Kel though in 2 weeks.
I'm sure they will. Oscar says no Hoko, but Rome blew a 21-point lead. Yeah, here's the thing. This is weekly and it's fluid, and 5A is very, very competitive, just like 4A is very, very competitive. So you might see somebody in the poll this week that you won't see next week, and vice versa. You know what I mean? It's gonna work itself out. This is just the first week, and all of this is gonna work itself out, and we'll see whether or not Hoko is fool's gold or not soon enough.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
And we got 11 more of these. We got 11 more of these to do for the regular season.
Yeah. So I need Hoko to get over the hump. They need to at least beat either TCC or Lee.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, at least Coffee. And I think they might have this year because Coffee's kind of young. They may have a good chance to beat Coffee, but they got to beat They got to beat one of them, like for real.
You talk about out of those three, they got to beat one of them. Okay.
I think, in my opinion. Evan Reese says Cherokee teams just tend to not to go far. In addition to East Cobb teams, besides Walton, he's right. He's definitely right.
Yeah, can't argue with that one. All right, 6A. Our top 5 is identical to the AJC top 5, which is amazing. Bottom 5. Our lineup goes Mill Creek, North Cobb, Valdosta, North Gwinnett, Collins Hill, whereas AJC runs with North Cobb, Lowndes, North Gwinnett, Valdosta, and they brought in Mill Creek as they dropped Collins Hill.
I gotta tell you, Douglas kind of looked good.
They did.
Yeah, they could make a case to be at least number 2.
Yeah, but I think Grayson is like Milton was last year. They were just heads and tails above everybody. That is like, yeah, you could be number 2, but is it gonna matter? So I mean, that's just my opinion. I think Grayson is just
and that's how Grayson looked. I mean, Grayson, dude.
I remember being in the bins last year, and Carrollton and Grayson were about to play, and I saw Grayson come out of the tunnel, and I'm like, these are gargantuan children. They're huge, and they were big. They were so fast, like in warm-ups and stuff. And I saw Carrollton, they didn't look bad, but I'm like, they were so little. And then you saw Juju over there looking like a little baby, and then you saw these big old. It was kind of like in Space Jam. You know, you had the Looney Tunes versus the
Aliens.
yeah, versus the alien. Yeah, it was kind of like that. And Grayson did not lose a beat, and they pretty much dominated that game. Now that's the game I went to sleep on. Y'all talking about that 4A game was boring. That 6A game was just like, okay, it's time for me to
Well,
get them let down.
I won't be surprised. I don't see anything stopping Grayson except for Grayson from repeating this year. I'm sorry. Just off of week one performances right now,
Mm-hmm.
as long as Grayson stays healthy, they going back to back. And I wouldn't be shocked if they go, and they should go undefeated with it.
And the fact that their two top linebackers didn't play, that's scary. That's kind of scary.
Now,
Um,
I do want to say this though. Um, I like what Grayson is doing this year though with their schedule. They got a nice little schedule. Because I don't know if y'all know, but they're playing Raven Gap
mm, they
this
are.
this weekend. Yeah,
I'd like to see that.
they're playing Raven Gap this weekend, and then they turn around the following week and play Thompson, Alabama. Now they should handle Mallard Creek out of North Carolina.
Are they one of those top notch school, like a private school? Like, are they a top school in North Carolina? Mallard Creek.
They
Is
try to
that
be.
the one
They
that played Langston that year and they lost 33-31, and Langston Hughes lost 33-31? Didn't they play somebody out of North Carolina? I don't know.
Well,
Don't.
I think so, but I know last year, they Collins Hill, Grayson did play Mallard Creek last year and won 28 to 14, which I think they should be able to do that again. And I think this year they'll handle Thompson a little bit easier than a 15 to 14 win like they had last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't see anybody stopping Grayson but Grayson again. I mean,
Mm. Oscar Miles says Hoko will beat Lee, but not Thomas County Central. And Yo says veterans will beat Hoko. He been standing on that for a while, so we're gonna see if it works. I mean, he's right a lot of the time. So, um, Oscar says North Gwinnett, Collins Hill, and Lowndes will be fool's gold this year. Agree or disagree?
I disagree with the North Gwinnett. I don't know if you actually watched the North Gwinnett game. North Gwinnett, they got a nice passing game. To me, their issue is their running game. They got to get their running game straight.
Mm,
That's just me. But their passing game is gonna be is gonna be on point. You just got to look at who they play.
mm-hmm.
You know, they were mismatched athletically,
Ah,
personnel wise. It was a mismatch this
gotcha.
weekend for North Gwinnett. But North Gwinnett is not going to see that week in and week out. But don't get me wrong, now they're going to get to the quarterfinals and then they're going to drop it from there. But I don't see why they would not make it to the quarterfinals.
Mm. Evan wants to know, why does everybody rank North Cobb every year when they're going to go out in the first and second round?
I mean, North Cobb is a blue collar.
Okay. Jim Casper says Grayson by 30 at the Benz. Jared
Shit, I
Brody.
was gonna give you 35. I'm giving you 5 touchdowns.
Jared Brody, welcome to the podcast. He says, I think Valdosta wins Region 1 6A this season. You think they beat Colquitt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Colquitt ain't they got some work to do.
You saw them against Benedictine?
Yes. Benedictine should have won that game.
Now, I saw
Huh?
something where they had a freshman kicker who's never played football, so they took him from the tennis team, and he nailed a game-winning field goal. I also saw that Jay, the Georgia commit running back, was injured in the first quarter or so. So that makes a lot of difference when you got a stud running back like that, and he's out 3 quarters, and you still have the fortitude to pull that off.
than which Colquitt did. So something got to be said about that. Now, with that being said, I still think Valdosta beat them this year, and I can go as far as saying this, and I know everybody gonna have something to say about it. Y'all better look out for Tiff County, man. I've been saying it, and I'm gonna say it again. Be on the lookout for Tiff County.
So you think they get a number 4 seed over Camden and Richmond Hill?
Yeah, easily. You probably have Colquitt, Valdosta,
Lowndes,
maybe, yeah, and Tiff, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Tiff not in there for it.
Okay. James Curtis. I don't know if I told you. Welcome to the podcast, but if I didn't, I'm gonna tell you again. He says, I don't see any team below Macon winning a championship this year. Where will be the best bet? Others have one player who they depend on, which will not be enough once you get deep into the playoffs.
That's an interesting take. That's a hot take. I would like to revisit that at the end of the year, sir.
And I think Thomas County Central got way more than one person they depend on.
Yeah, I think Thomas County Central. I think Brooks County. I think Thomasville. I think Worth County. I think Peach County.
Ware County.
Ware County. Benedictine. I mean, just to name a few. Like that's a hot take. I wouldn't mind revisiting that, sir.
Yeah, and it's not a necessarily a bad. It's just an interesting take.
Yeah. Hot. That's the extension of that hot take. What I meant, babe. I'm not saying he.
Oh no, I know you didn't. Chauncey Kinlow says Grayson's going undefeated. They could very well go undefeated for sure.
See why not?
Yeah, I said, I think it's Grayson and everybody else. But things happen. That's why you play the games. Oscar Miles says every year North Cobb is every year they go out in the first and second round is what he's alluding to. He said, but they're in the top 25 in Georgia. Them people don't be doing nothing. And Oscar said,
hold on. Who you gonna replace him with?
Mm-hmm.
That's my question. Okay, because people they look at these top 25 polls. You see Sequoia in the top 25. You see a North Cobb in the top 25 in the state of Georgia. Who are you gonna replace them with? That can actually beat them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the question at hand. Because once you start going down in lower classifications, you're reducing the chances of them losing. So again, who are you gonna replace them with? Top 25 in the state. Who are you gonna replace them with?
Let's see. Jim Casper says Ware should definitely win it all. Fitzgerald will have to keep their speedsters healthy. Ms. Rodriguez disagrees with James Curtis. He said TCC is at least 3 deep at all positions, more than 3 in some.
So my question to that comment is, yeah, you might be 3 deep, but what's the level of talent? Because I guarantee you, once you get past number 2, that talent drops out. There's a tremendous drop in talent and production. I'm just sorry. That's on any squad. Because when you go from your 1 to your 2, you're gonna have for a quality team, you're gonna have a slight drop. But that 2 to 3, it's gonna be a big drop.
Chris Pace says Benedictine could win it all. BJ Frazier, welcome to the podcast. He says Milton versus Thomas County Central in 5A state championship. I could see that. Depending on the size of the bracket they end up on. I hadn't looked at it at this point. Obadiah said they might upset someone. I don't know who the they is. Jared Brody says Valdosta, Colquitt, Tift, and Camden are his 4. So he doesn't think Lowndes makes the top 4 at all. With even with what's the quarterback's name? Caleb? Lee Nicholson, what's going on? Mary Person's Bulldog, BJ Frazier. I don't know where my cousin. I wanted him to be on this. He says, "Don't sleep on Cairo." All right, we won't. Oscar says, "I've got more than one team to replace them with. I know for a fact that we can beat both Sequoia and Kale."
Okay.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Okay. Yo, did you hear what BJ said?
No, what BJ said.
He said, "Don't sleep on Cairo."
I'm not. I'm not. You're number 3 in the region.
Hell, Cairo better wake up.
I mean, I watched Cairo last year against Peach County. I don't know what's going on over there. You know, you heard all the rumors about the trades and whatnot. I'm sorry, the trades, the transfers and whatnot. But I know one thing: that kid Duncan is a dog. You know what I'm saying? I heard they spread him out at receiver this year, not running back. I don't know how that would fare for them because I think the kid is a running back. But I just think Peach and, like I said, Bainbridge will have a little too much for him this year. If it's true about the mix-up and all the recruiting, we'll know about Cairo after they play their first game this week.
Yeah. Let's see. Elvin said whoever North Cobb is predicted to play in the first or second round is who you could replace North Cobb with in the rankings. He also said the Thomasville High Bulldogs look good. They do. They do. What's going on, Mr. BJ Jordan? Welcome, Jordan BJ. I'm sorry. Good evening. How are you? Jimmy Westbrooks, welcome. He says, "Let's go Carver Tigers." He said Carver Columbus took Cairo swag a couple of years ago and ain't gave it back yet. All right. Damn. Puckett came back to Cairo. I do remember that. He was the quarterback last year, right? He didn't really pass that much in that Peach County game, did he? I don't recall him passing a whole lot. I just recall that baby running up and down the field. Lord have mercy. I thought they was gonna kill him. Bless his heart. But I'm glad he's okay now because he really scared me when he went down. He said I was talking about the Blue Devils. They might upset someone in their region. I agree, Obadiah.
Agreed. I think they win. I mean, I think they get in the 4 seed, Obadiah.
But I tell you what, if they do, you won't be able to tell them nothing. I forgot what that man's name is, but baby, he is Tiff County down, and he gonna make about 1,200 posts about Tiff County. They won a scrimmage game, and Lord have mercy, you thought they beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
Nah, I'm talking about Mr. Evans' post on down, baby.
Cause you think they got damn Brady on their team or something. Sir, sit down and wait your turn. We coming. You just hold what you got. We are coming.
There it is. James says the top teams in South Georgia beat up on each other, and it looks like a lock for the championship. But history proves that the North Georgia team's skill positions are far more superior, and the defenses are much deeper with top talent.
History proves them teams stacked as hell, sir. What are you talking about?
Yeah. It is. I mean, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. It's 10 million, and I'm gonna break it down again. It's about 10 to 11 million people in the state of Georgia. 60% of that 10 to 11 million are located in 5 counties. If you extend it to 10 counties, it's about 65, 70%. So you got 130. So you got about 130 counties vying for 30% of the talent. And it's a numbers game. And sometimes the Jimmys and Joes beat the X's and O's, but when you got equal Jimmys and Joes, what happens? So, a lot of these, some of these teams up in North Georgia, they just got a lot of talent. They don't necessarily have the coaching. Okay, that's been addressed, but I'm gonna read Mr. Evans' comment. He said Worth beats Thomasville 28-7 this year. I'm gonna tell you this, Mr. Evans. If you don't,
you better not damn lose.
If you don't, it's gonna be a you gonna catch hell, sir. You gonna catch hell. I'm just
You better
telling
pay attention to Brooks County.
you.
Actually, I was nice, and I'll be nice to them if they just leave me the hell alone. But
There it is.
the more you talk, and the more you comfort my bulldogs, I'm gonna have something to say.
There it is.
And I better be glad I can't join Thirsty in the supplies.
Ryan says if Bainbridge can keep him, that little running back is going to be a problem in the years to come. I think his number is 32. I'm going to have to check him out. James Curry says exactly my point. They are stacked. Jimmy Westbrook says Spencer is on the clock, and 2A is on the clock. All right, y'all hear that? Carver Columbus coming for everybody in 2A. Mr. Walker says, have y'all talked about my Crawford Trojans yet? We've talked about them. We talked about them at the beginning, a little bit in the middle. We were just saying that Coffee's a little young. They're a little down this year, so we anticipate them finishing third in the region, but it'll be a distant third, if that makes sense. The game between Coffee and Ware this weekend is going to be very interesting. It's going to tell a lot about the trajectory of both of the teams. So that's basically what we said.
Yep. I sure hope that little running back for Ware don't go off on y'all like he did on Athens.
So, well, he said, I think, Mr. Walker says he thinks Coffee does a 2 seed this year. So y'all gonna be Lee, y'all gonna be Hoko, y'all gonna be veterans, and who else is in there? Oh, y'all beat Northside, but yeah. He thinks they beat everybody but TCC.
Ain't nothing wrong with hopes, dreams, and aspirations. That's
Yeah,
exactly what he got right now.
You could be right, Mr. Walker. I don't see it at this point, but
You know what? Hold on. As my brother say, you got a chance.
Your snowball chance.
Snowball chance, but you got a chance though.
and depending on where y'all play, do y'all play Coffee and Lee or Lee and Coffee? Tell me that
It ain't gonna matter.
It ain't gonna
It don't
matter.
matter.
Okay, it don't matter.
It ain't gonna matter. Lee gonna have no business. It ain't gonna matter.
Okay. Because I mean, if y'all's offense ain't on par, because Lee got a hellified defense. I'm talking hellified. He said Lee plays at Coffee. But baby, that defense is hitting, it's biting. So y'all better your offense better jail quick if you plan on beating Lee County.
Strap them up.
Strap them up because they gonna hit you. They're gonna try to tear you up. Mr. Frazier says Bainbridge or Thomasville won't beat Cairo this year. I only see one loss, maybe two this year. And that's Thomas County Central or Peach.
Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna go to damn bed.
Okay, Mr. Frazier. Okay. TCC plays at Coffee too. I don't think that's gonna matter either, Mr. Obadiah. But who are me to judge? Yeah, y'all got anything else? I mean, it's been a full Monday.
I ain't got nothing.
Okay. So, we thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to us. Make sure that you come back Wednesday. That is when the Wizard will give his predictions. Make sure you're on the lookout. The pick'ems. Did he say when the pick'ems were coming up? Or when he was gonna post it?
He should be talking with him. He's trying to stick with Tuesday as the release date. Trying to get him out Tuesday around at the afternoon.
Okay, so see you Wednesday, Mr. Jordan, BJ. So here's the thing. So once the Wizard puts the pick'ems out, y'all make sure, depending if there's no Thursday game, y'all got to get them in Friday by 6, I think.
6 p.m.
Yeah, Friday by 6. Y'all make sure, again, even if you didn't do well this week, make sure you go ahead and try again this week because
understand one thing. I'm coming.
He's coming.
Y'all better have your fun while you can, because I'm coming.
Yeah,
and it only takes
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead, Jet.
No, I was gonna say it only takes somebody in the lead to miss 1 week, and then you're back in the mix. You know what I'm saying? You back in the mix.
Yeah.
So keep it going, because I mean I think that's how Yo ended up
Yep.
winning.
Thank Obadiah, because Obadiah was in the lead. He missed that 1 week, and I took over from there.
Yep. So Obadiah, if I was you, I'd have asked Yo for part of my money. But
I ain't make
You know
Obadiah
what?
miss that week.
I think I need to start playing with the because he giving up what 150 this year.
150.
Yeah, shit. I think you know what? Let me go on and start playing.
Bro, you already a week behind.
It don't matter. I just gave y'all a head start. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
okay, agreed.
But other than that, shit.
And
Hey,
again,
I'm sorry.
and again, y'all go back to the link and y'all make sure that y'all vote for Colton for Athlete of the Week. And we thank you so much. What were you gonna say, Mike?
I was gonna ask you what's the link working for the fantasy football league.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, if y'all want to join our Friday Night Lights Fantasy Football League, go to our page and it should be posted there.
Yep, it's on the page and it's free.
And it's free. So y'all sign up. I'm thinking I'm gonna try it out. I've never done it before in my life, but we're gonna see. And Mr. Ferguson said y'all better catch up because he's gonna take the lead soon. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it there. Oh, y'all see J-Bo. Y'all see J-Bo. J-Bo said, let's make it 200. The Gym Foundation will donate $50. So do y'all hear that? Y'all better get in. It is now gone from $150 to a $200 prize. Shit, let me do the pick'em now.
Yeah, you
Hey,
ain't lying,
shout out,
do that.
man. Hey, shout out, man. Shout out J-Bo
Shout out
and
to
the
the Gym
GEM
Foundation.
Foundation, man. That's why I deal with that guy, man. Shout out J-Bo, man, and Columbus Tigers and the GEM Foundation, man.
That is amazing. And the GM Foundation does a lot of great work in Columbus. I know they do back to school supplies and they just help a lot of people in the community. So shout out to the GM Foundation. It's a blessing. Mr. Benjamin wants to know, can you send a link to the page? The link for the fantasy league or the pick'ems. Because the link for the pick'ems will be out tomorrow when the wizard gives the stuff to Thirsty so he can post it.
Yep.
But
And the fantasy football league is on the page. We'll repost it or reshare it, so it is at the top.
Look at Mr. Messy ref right here. He said, "Who the refs cheated on this week? It depends. What game did you referee this week?"
And they cheated on the Eagles landing Eagles, and they still won.
It was blatant. It was blatant, Mr. Atkinson. And I know those your brothers, but and if you had seen how the game ended, it was terrible. And I know y'all grade. I think y'all get graded every week.
Oh yeah, talking about the fourth timeout they gave them.
Yeah, and the way the game ended, they had like 3 minutes. They put 3 minutes back on the clock. Then they finally said, "Okay, well, it's over with."
Game over.
It's just awkward. It was really awkward. So, yeah, and I know y'all get graded. If these referees got graded and they made anything higher than a C plus, it's some.
Being generous.
I mean, it was awful. And I'm not the one to say that the refs cheated like that. I mean, I'll say they terrible, but I'm not gonna say they, alter the outcome of the game. But these folks can't. It was just that was a poorly officiated game. I'm sorry, it just was. And I know people make mistakes because they're human. They can't see everything, but this, yeah. And I'm a neutral party because I don't care nothing about Northside or Eagles Landing. I just went to see a game, so I'd be interested to see what their score was. He said we just looked at films. There's a lot of mistakes in week 1, but these were very blatant. So okay, well, and shout out to the referees because y'all don't have an easy job. You really don't, and I know that y'all are worn thin because there's not a lot of referees out there.
Man, whatever. All they do is spin records.
And if y'all look in the chat, the link for the free Friday Night Light Fantasy Football League on NFL.com is there. And we'll update the Wizards pick'ems tomorrow with the $200, and we'll give a shout out to the GEM Foundation, the GEM Foundation, in the same vein. So that's that.
Well, I appreciate y'all for a good show tonight and everybody tuning in. Sure.
Yes. And y'all make sure y'all come back Wednesday around 7:15, and we'll do this all over again. Okay.
I'm making sure. I'm definitely gonna be in the supply on Wednesday.
Good.
I got some closing words I would like to say.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Although I had a rough, not just myself, my cousin and I had a rough day with hometown. It's still go Trojans to the death of me, but come on, man, let's do better. And I know y'all listen to our show. I know you hear me. The people that need to hear that, it's for you. Let's do better.
Hopefully we'll all do better by next year if I have my way. But let's not say anything else. We're done. Y'all have a great night.
Thursday. Push the goddamn button.
Okay.
Good night.